in line, and next in line. So I stayed down for a little minute, then I got my mail. I had to tell myself that energy will not fail. Ooh, but I ride and I roll, I get it, that's for sure. It feels good when you're the topic of the conversation. Good, bad, or ugly, I can see on their faces. I ride and I roll, and I get it, that's for sure. It feels good when you're the topic of the conversation. Good, bad, or ugly, I can see on their faces. Beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here. If you see me in my city, then you already know Danny's on a mission of collecting the dough. I'm beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here. See me in my city, then you already know Danny's on a mission of collecting the dough.
I push and I push. I get it. See, I'm jumping off the porch and coming back with it. These niggas is hoes. I swear to expose. Riding round with that thing, I'm keeping it close. I told my mama, yo baby go hard. And no matter what I do, I pray to the Lord. The money don't fold, it stand like a building. When you come from where I'm from, it's a incredible feeling. A beast in the street, they already know. Done cheaper, living legend, blew up off the blow. I'm checking these boys, they hearts is soft. See, I paid real dues, that's why I'm the boss. The streets what made me, the streets what paid me. In that chopper with that drum, it really saved me. I live the life, these boys is phony. See, I know it get real, I lost my homie.
Beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here. If you see me in my city, then you already know Danny's on a mission of collecting the dough. I'm beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here. If you see me in my city, then you already know Danny's on a mission of collecting the dough. Beating up the streets around, I'm beating up the streets around. No, collecting the dough. Beating up the streets around here, beating up the streets around here. No, dough.